Last day of campaigning for the MCD elections, and the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has courted yet another controversy. It's a shocking statement where the Aadmi party convener took a political jibe to a new law and said that if you vote for BJP, you yourself will be responsible if your child contracts dengue. The BJP has hit out at Kejriwal, saying it's an irresponsible and an apathetic statement. It claimed AAP is desperate for voters and is cursing voters, fearing a total rout.
अगर आप बीजेपी को वोट देते हो और कल को आपके घर में आपके बच्चे को डेंगू हो जाए, अगर आपके बच्चे को चिकनगुनिया हो जाए, तो ये सोच लेना फिर आप जिम्मेदार हो अपने बच्चे के डेंगू के लिए। यही मौका है, इस बार बदल सकते हो, बदलाव कर सकते हो और आप ईमानदार पार्टी को वोट दो, जैसे आपने 2 साल पहले आम आदमी पार्टी को वोट दिया था।
The last day of campaigning, and the Chief Minister of Delhi makes a rather controversial statement, saying very clearly that if you, the voter, decides to vote for the BJP, then you are inviting diseases like chikungunya and dengue. He also said that your child will, if your child contracts dengue, and if you vote for BJP, then clearly you are responsible. Well, it's not gone down too well where the BJP is concerned, coming out and stating that this is a highly irresponsible and an apathetic statement made by the Delhi Chief Minister. All right, I believe we have Ankit Tyagi joining me from the newsroom for more. You know, Ankit, isn't it a classic case of abdicating responsibility, because it's just not the MCD's responsibility where, you know, eradication of mosquitoes are concerned?
Well, that's right. And this has been the fight, and this is the price that Delhi has been paying between the fight that has been going on between the Aadmi party-led Delhi government and BJP-led MCD. Last year, we saw this entire garbage outbreak, the epidemic sort of a level of dengue and chikungunya. Even at that point of time, both the MCD and the Delhi government kept trying to put the blame on each other. It was the High Court that then got all of these parties, the Delhi government, the MCD, to at least do their duty. Well, the primary primary job of collection, the garbage, is of the MCD. The Delhi government also has certain responsibilities as far as the sanitation of the city is concerned. But Arvind Kejriwal, just on the last day of this campaigning, trying to push in this this entire subject, saying that if you don't let the Aadmi party win, then possibly if you vote for the BJP, then again we are expecting some sort of a repercussion as far as this cleanliness drive is concerned. So by that, the opposition is attacking Arvind Kejriwal, saying that if they don't win the MCD, does that mean the Aadmi party government once again would only be in the confrontive mode? That's what the big question that needs to be asked to the Aadmi party. As far as the BJP is concerned, they have attacked him sharply, and they are saying that as far as the Aadmi party goes, it's only the politics that they do. They do not come up with solutions.
You know, Ankit, with whatever has gone down right now where the MCD campaign is concerned, you know, the question is, doesn't it smack a fair bit of desperation coming in from the Aadmi party to make a statement as low as that? How can you blame the voter for voting for a particular party where dengue and chikungunya are concerned?
You know, it just seems. All
right, Ankit, I'm afraid I'm coming in, and the reason I'm doing so is because we've got Nupur Sharma from the BJP on the phone line with us. Nupur, what do you make of the statement by the Chief Minister?
It's a direct death threat to the people of Delhi. That if you vote for them, you will be killed because of dengue, chikungunya and malaria. And let's not forget that it was the Supreme Court itself which pulled up the Delhi government for its callousness, for not being even here when people were dying on the streets of Delhi, for not imparting with the money which was due to the Safai Karamcharis as their salaries in the 3 MCDs. I think it is high time that Mr. Kejriwal's bluff is called. He stands completely exposed. What kind of threat is this? If you vote for somebody else, you're going to die. This is a direct death threat to the citizens of Delhi, and this undermines their intelligence and the faith that they reposed in him when they gave him a full majority in 2015.
Nupur, do you reckon this somewhere down the line maybe smacks of a little desperation at this point?
Of course it does. He's absolutely scared of losing his only turf. He used Delhi as a springboard. In the past 2 years, he left Delhi. It's completely orphaned. That's what I was going to ask. Name one policy that he has started, that he has initiated or introduced for the betterment, for the livelihood of Delhiites. Not one. He has used all the money, usurped all the Delhi exchequer's money for his national ambition.
All right. All right, Nupur, stay with me. Stay with me. I urge you to stay with me as I bring in Atishi Marlena from the Aadmi Party. Atishi, everybody is wondering, it's a new law. What kind of statement is this? You're actually blaming the voter for disease if they vote a party?
I think that the entire statement needs to be understood in light of the fact that Delhi has been made into a dustbin in the past 10 years by BJP. And now the BJP is raising questions about what the Aadmi Party has done in the past 2 years. There is a need to make the voter aware of the fact that it's the BJP who has created this sanitation mess, who has created the garbage crisis in the city, who is therefore responsible for dengue, chikungunya, malaria that happens in this city. Who is responsible for the fact that the entire dhalaos of the city, the garbage is on the street?
Atishi, do you admit the Supreme Court pulled up the Aadmi Party for dengue and chikungunya? Do you admit to that?
The Supreme Court pulled up the MCD for the garbage crisis.
And the Delhi government for...
The Delhi government, there are two separate things.
Yes.
There is prevention and there is cure.
Okay.
For the prevention, it is the responsibility of the BJP-ruled MCDs. For the Delhi government, the question is of cure in terms of providing healthcare facilities. Please make this
I think Nupur wants to come in. Atishi, I'm just going to get in Nupur. Nupur, do you have a question for Atishi?
Of course I do. I think Atishi has come without due research on the topic, because if I clearly remember, there were 2 meetings under the supervision of the Honorable Supreme Court of India, which the Chief Minister of Delhi, as the executive head, was supposed to call with the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi. Let's go back to that, August 2016.
Okay.
The first meeting was attended. However, the Supreme Court observed, and rightly so, that we are not satisfied because the Chief Minister does not seem to be interested in doing anything about this issue of vector-borne disease.
All right. Okay, let me now. Now, Nupur.
Allow me. Please. The second meeting was missed by Mr. Kejriwal. His counsel goes before the Honorable Supreme Court and lies in the court of law that he's unwell. That's why he did not attend the second meeting, wherein the justices of the Supreme Court noticed and observed. Why are you lying today? The newspaper shows he's in Gujarat.
All right. Okay, Nupur, let me get Atishi now. Atishi, would you want to respond to this?
Nupur is evading the issue completely. Who is responsible for sanitation in this city? Who is responsible for garbage collection? Who is responsible for dhalaos? Who is responsible for landfills? Who is responsible for cleaning the nalis? It is the MCD, which has been run by the BJP for the past 10 years. They are responsible for creating a sanitation crisis. They are responsible for turning Delhi into a dustbin. And now it's time that they have to answer for that.
Nupur.
Constitutionally and legally and mandatorily responsible for the money that is supposed to be allocated to the MCDs, which you stopped, which is also has been shown before the courts of law. Not a single penny was in. Please, Atishi, I did not have the decency to hear the other person's point.
All right, Atishi, let's make point. Let Nupur make the point, and then I'm going to come to you.
Yes.
Let's just be civil. Yes, Nupur, go ahead.
Atishi, legally and constitutionally, the money that MCD gets is the responsibility of the Delhi government to part with. Why did you not part with the money?
All right,
you want to prevent
point made.
Karamcharis are not going to work for free, Atishi.
Point made.
Maybe you don't know the simple logic of economics, but I have to teach you today.
Why are we getting personal? There's no need to get personal. Nupur, come on. Let's just keep it for what it is. Atishi, please respond.
I'm sorry. Did the Chief Minister not get personal with the Prime Minister unnecessarily?
1 second. Now. Why are we derailing this? 1 second. Everybody calm down. Nupur, Atishi, you want to come in? Answer that.
Has given more money to the MCDs than any preceding government. BJP has made a financial mess of the MCDs. They do not manage to raise any taxes from parking, from advertising, from so many properties and assets that the MCD has. They have made it into a financial mess because of the kind of corruption the BJP councillors have indulged in. That is why the Delhi government has had to repeatedly rescue the MCDs out of their financial crisis.
I believe we're out of time.
Loans by giving them extra money.
All right, I believe we're out of time. I believe we're out of time. Well, let the voters decide. Come Sunday, they're going to be casting their ballot. Ladies, thank you for joining me. Nupur and Atishi Marlena from the Aadmi Party, Nupur Sharma from the BJP.